our job is to continue to learn. Increasingly, our job is becoming that of just-in-time knowledge. Getting the right knowledge at the right time, for the right purpose, for the right issue. Are we prepared for that world in the skilled trade that we represent? Then we're in a world in which we're going to see the rapid emergence of new skills and new trades. You know, you were talking about, the emergence of new cities and how quickly that is happening. By the year 2050, 70% of the world's population will be living in cities. This is a truly staggering number. Africa is urbanizing so fast that by 2030, it will have stopped being considered a rural continent. It will be known as an urban continent. And that's why what we're already seeing today around the world is the rapid growth in what we call urban farming. If most of the world's population is moving into cities, and it becomes increasingly expensive to bring foodstuff into the city, there are big doers and dreamers who are sitting back and saying, why don't we grow the food inside the city? And thereby negate that cost. You know, there are already 800 million city farmers in Africa, according to UN statistics. 25% of the population of Burkina Faso, 35% of the population in Cameroon, 65% in Kenya, 68% in Tanzania are considered to be urban farmers. 90% of the fresh vegetables in Accra, Ghana, come from farming within the city. And what is happening with this trend is there are companies and organizations who are looking at the capability to develop sophisticated tower structures. There are people who are talking about the rapid emergence of vertical farming infrastructure. Look, it's a great deal. It provides year-round crop production. 1 indoor acre is equivalent to 4 to 6 outdoor acres or more of land. There's no weather-related crop failures because most of it is inside and protected. You know, we virtually eliminate agricultural runoff because we recycle the black water that is generated inside the building. We add energy back to the grid by virtue of some technology that we can put in there. And that's why I'm talking about the emergence of vertical farming infrastructure managers. I speak to many agricultural conferences where I'm alerting them to the fact that in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, they might be dealing with a group of people, a skilled trade known as vertical farming infrastructure managers. All you have to do is look at the trend, look at where the trend is taking us, and consider the people who are going to help us to make it work. I go into some conferences where I'm talking about robotic pharmaceutical therapy monitors. I go into some conferences where I'm talking about the emergence of water footprint analysts. I go into some conferences where I'm talking about drone helicopter insurance crop risk managers in the field of agriculture. There are staggering new careers which are emerging out there. You know, there is already a profession of people in the agricultural sector known as manure managers. They have their own meetings. They have their own magazine, Manure Manager Magazine. It's kind of fascinating to think about where we are today. And what's the impact of rapid emergence of new skills and trades? Industry and government, world skills, need to get behind the emergence of new skilled trades to ensure proper foundation education, programs, initiatives, training facilities that are put in place at a faster pace to deal with this world